Hi loves, it's Caroline. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my everyday most used makeup brushes, from the face to the eye to the whole shebang. Now I love this kind of video because you might have the same brushes that I have and you don't love them, or you don't know what you could be using it for, because sometimes a brush may be meant to be a blush brush, but you can use it for bronzer and so on. So yeah, I just want to share that with you guys. And before doing so, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications to help out your girl. All right, so keeping it in this cute little cup holder. I've had this for years. It's so cute. It's just silver beaded. And I'm going to talk about face brushes first because this is what it comes down to. So I absolutely love setting my face with this Eco Tools. I don't know, it doesn't have a name or anything, but it's just this nice fluffy, I think it's kind of like synthetic. I don't know, it doesn't feel like it, but these are super affordable. They're, I think, eco-friendly, and I just love putting powder, pressing it down on my face, and then brushing it off if I have any excess, and I feel like it gets the job done. And I be using this all the time. I also use a Morphe one, but it broke, and I've been just using the handle like this, but I can't find it now just because I be switching all the time, my purses and stuff. So I'll put that to the side. It's a little hair there. The next one I have is the MAC brush. This one I've had for so long that I don't even know the number because it's worn off, but it looks like this. I literally have had it for years, and it's just like a little dome brush, but I love this for bronzer. I know a lot of people can either go big with their bronzer brush or small, but I feel like going smaller is better. So I usually just go over here and I start in little circular motions and then just continue to blend, and I feel like I get the most effortless, like, airbrushed look, and it's not that harsh, muddy bronzer that takes up where the blush and the highlight is supposed to be, because I know that happens. It's happened to me so many times. So yeah, I love this one. It is so good, and MAC brushes are so worth it. They like barely ever shed, honestly, and the handle is stuck. Like, I know other brushes, the handle might get a little bit loose or unglued or whatever. MAC knows how to do their thing. Another one I have, this one's from Morphe. This one's the M556. It kind of looks similar, but as you can see, the MAC one is a little bit smaller and it's more condensed. It's not as dome shaped as this one, but I use this for bronzer as well. Let's say that one's really dirty and I haven't cleaned it, or I just can't find it, I'll pick this one up, and like I said, you just do the same thing. This one's a little bit more, not as dense, so I feel like it won't pick up too much product, so it's really good. So just as long as you work kind of slowly, circular motions, and doing your thing, you should be fine. But yeah, I love this for bronzer. I'm gonna move on to my blush brush. I think this is from either BH Cosmetics or Coastal Scents, just because it's black and it doesn't have a logo, but pretty sure it came in like a little kit. But I love these angle brushes. I know a lot of people like using them for bronzer, but I love it for applying blush, just because when you smile and you're gonna apply blush, you just pack it on right perfectly there and then continue to blend. I have another one from Sonia Kashuk that is pretty similar. This one, Sonia Kashuk has good brushes too. Yeah, they both feel pretty similar. They're just a little different. So I will switch on from both of these depending on whatever I grab first. Yeah. Now I feel like we can move on to the eyes. So let me tell you what brush I've been super obsessed with right now. It is the Morphe M517, and it looks like this. It's a very dense, it's a white haired brush, and it's kind of domed. Now normally for blending, you know, like the outer crease or stuff like that, people usually like these fluffy ones, which are really good too. But I love packing, not too much, obviously. Like, I'll dip the color that I want for my outer part, and I'll just go like this and then do little circular motions. And I feel like I get pretty good product pickup where I can see kind of like an outline of how my eyeshadow is going to be. And then I can continue to blend with another one if I need to. I think I do need to pick up another one just because, I don't know, what if they decide to retire this guy? I need him. So yeah, I really like this one. Then of course we have the infamous fluffy brushes. I think I have doubles in here, so I'm just trying to check quickly. Oh no, I don't, but I'll just talk to you about these because they're very similar. Very, very similar. So I have pretty much, these are all Morphe, by the way. I have M513, which looks like this. Then I have M511, looks like that. And I have M518, looks like that. As you can see, I use these bad boys, and M573. So they all look pretty similar. Some of them are a little bit wider, a little bit more domed, a little bit more spread out. But when it comes to blending brushes, this is what does the trick. I think for like the fluffier ones like this, I usually use it when I've already packed on the color and I just want to blend out the edges, just because it's not as like dense. So it'll just go around the edges and really, really blend, so there's no harsh lines. Then ones that are a little bit more packed like this, you could just put it on in the crease and go back and forth and do circular ones like this. So I feel like we can never truly have enough blending brushes because there's always a better one out there. And I don't know, you just come out with different techniques and looks with all of these beautiful brushes. Let's see, I do have, is this the one that I used? Yeah. Okay, so for packing on the what is it considered, the outer crease, like over here where I put the brown, I like these really packed, short, chubby little guys. They're very dense, and you just pack on the color, bloop, 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 and then you could, with the same brush, just small circular motions around. And don't go like too crazy, just stay in working very meticulously in that area, and I love it. Then you can use, I have another one. This one's from Smashbox. It's a duo, but I love using this end. I usually don't like double-ended brushes because when you store them, it's just a little bit funky, but I do love this little guy. Another double-ended brush that I love is from Anastasia. It's this one. And this little guy here, he's like the perfect size. He's not too fluffy, he's not too short, he's not too dense. He's just a little bit angled, but I love it for also blending out that outer crease that I put over here and blending it towards the middle and out. It just does such a phenomenal job. That's what I used for my eye today as well. So it really knows what it's doing. Ooh, this one's from Real Techniques, and I absolutely love it for applying concealer as my lid primer, you know, like my base, my eyelid base before I put eyeshadow on. So I don't know the name of it. Oh wait, it's called Base Shadow Brush, and it's a synthetic one, and I just think it really spreads out like nicely. I pack it down like this, and then I gently spread it around, pack back, spread it around, and it just does its job. Now, the difference that I find between, this is an Urban Decay flat synthetic brush versus this I feel like you can pack it on, but if you start to try to blend it, you'll see a lot of streaks just because it's so flat. But with this one, it's not all the same length like the little synthetic brushes, and it's fluffier, so you actually can blend it without having any streaks. Or you could just use a can't talk, or you could use a beauty sponge. But if you're just trying to work with a brush, this can do it all on its own. I never use a beauty blender to well, I do if I'm just not doing eyeshadow, but yeah, I like that one. And then I have this one. This one's from Morphe, M165. absolutely love this. I use this every single freaking day because when I do my eyebrows, I use I believe it's a Maybelline Slim Pencil. And then I fill it in with some MAC eyebrow shadow. And it just picks up the perfect amount, and then I disperse it. And I don't know, I really like freak out whenever I can't find this. I should pick up another one, like I said, because I've tried other ones, but I feel like this one gives me the most natural, effortless look. So yeah, let me see. Ooh, I do like this one. I've had this one for a really long time too. This one's Bella Terra Mineral Cosmetics. I think I've had this for over 10 years, no joke. It's a synthetic one too, but I love that it's that dome dense shaped one. And again, this is really good for packing the color on the outside and going like this. I've also used this to put it in my inner tear duct, like some kind of highlight. Sometimes it could be a little bit too big, but if you work in small sections, it should be perfect. So I love this one too. Like I said, that one, a lot of these brushes are holding up so good. So I'm really happy about that. Let me talk about these two because they're very similar. These are from Morphe, of course. One of them is E22, another one's E23. So E22 is a smaller, more dome shaped, and this one's more, it's a longer and more like cut edge like this. But I love these for blending. They're so soft. They're not synthetic. I don't know why they're brown, like that's how it came, but they're just so soft. Ooh, sorry guys, they're so soft. They're like just a butter on your, that sounds nasty, butter on my eyelids, but just super soft, and they make blending such a dream. So I definitely recommend these, and I like how they're shiny and have that gunmetal handle over here, so they're super cute. I feel like that's mostly what I use all the time. I don't really use anything to smudge that much, but if I am, I use this guy. This one's from Sonia Kashuk, and he looks like this. And this one's good if you're going to use you could either use eyeliner or eyeshadow to smudge under your eye, and this one's really good because you could pack it on or you could try to blend it because of how small it is. But yeah, those are like my everyday brushes that I use and abuse all the time, and I recommend, and majority of them are super affordable. I think I only use a one MAC brush in the Smashbox and Anastasia one, and the other ones are mostly Morphe, Eco Tools, Real Techniques. They have such good quality affordable brushes, so you don't need to break the bank in order to get a flawless look. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.